Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for choosing me once again. If you are new here, hello, hi, my name is Yolanda and this is my channel. And in this channel, we embrace everything femininity, growing spiritually, and that is in Jesus Christ. We embrace health and skincare. We are passionate about books. We are passionate about traveling. And yeah, and if that is your type of thing, please do give this video a thumbs up and please do subscribe. So yeah, in today's video in particular, I am so excited to tell you guys that we will be doing our very first book review. Yay! And this was very hard picking, but also I knew for sure which book was going to be the very first one. And that is the book Life Loves You by Louise and Robert Holden. Oh my goodness, that book changed my life. I love that book so much. Unfortunately, I don't have it here with me right now because it's somewhere in the house. I've misplaced it. Not really misplaced it. It's just that we had the house done, like renovations and all of that. So a lot of our things are packed away and we haven't unpacked some of the things. And I know that my book is somewhere there. Literally, I got this book 2020. I've been reading it every year ever since. It has helped me tremendously. It has grown me. It has opened my eyes and I just love it. And I want to share that with you guys. So I'll try and insert a picture here of how it looks, the cover and everything else. Like I said, the title is Life Loves You by Louise and Robert Holden. So my love for reading started when I was very young. My grandmother is a retired teacher. She used to teach in primary school and she literally would bring me books. Before I even went to school, she would read books to me. I remember we had like a whole 5-pack called the bedtime stories. I'll try and look for how the bedtime stories looked, and if I find the picture, I will insert it somewhere here on the screen. She would read those books to me and explain them in my language because at the time I did not know English, right? Until I went to school and I was able now to grasp in English and understand English. And then she started giving me books to read. And funny enough, she used to bring me political books. I remember reading about Mandela or Artambo, all of our South African history, politicians and stuff. Yeah, that is so weird when I think about it. But also, I went to a very good primary school, and whenever you'd reach the top 5 during prize giving, whatever award you were getting, whether it was a certificate or trophy, it will be accompanied by a book. And that was so incredible. And we even had such a thing called reading period. So I loved reading. And that just sparked all the love I have for reading from a very young age. And I've been reading ever since. And now I'm buying books because I can. So I really enjoy that and I love that. Louise Hay in particular, I read a book by her. I think it was called The Power Within You, and I was, I think, a tween somewhere there. I don't know whose book that was, but it was in my here in my house, and I read the book, and it was nice. But at the time, I don't think I grasped what it was about, so I cannot recall well. But I do recall reading that book, and I do recall the author's name. So she's one of my favorite authors. And her story is just so beautiful. It's so encouraging and yeah, so I just loved it. So today we're definitely doing Life Loves You. I've got my notes here just to sort of like look into so that I'm not all over the place. I am going to quickly just go through. First things first, this book changed my life because, one, disclaimer to all my Christians, this book does use vocabulary that we deem to be very worldly, things like manifestations, the universe, this and that, things like that. I think you're getting my drift, right? So when you read this book, if you know, yes, as a disclaimer, if you know that you are at a position where your faith is not that strong, you are questioning a lot of things, and you're not that firm in your faith, and you know that you're not walking with Jesus or in relationship with Jesus like that, I would suggest that you do not read the book just yet, right? At the same time, or in the same note, this book will help you find your authentic self. I don't know how to explain this, but you will just get it. So, this is from one sister or one royal uh, one royal member to another, or a kingdom citizen to another. I'm advising you not to read it if you're feeling a bit shaky when it comes to your faith. However, at the same time, once you feel like you are at a point of your faith where you truly know what's going on, and where you truly believe, and when you are truly strong, your feet are strong, please do buy this book. It will help you, right? So this book is literally all about loving yourself, but not in a very narcissistic way, in a very like self-righteous manner. No, it is about finding who you are. It is about discovering your purpose. It is about realizing how life is a gift, how life is beautiful. It's so thought provoking, it is so deep, it will make you think deep, it will make you question, it will unravel you. So you must be ready for that. And also, it will stretch you and grow you, because when you think deeper and you dive in deep, or you delve into something, you need to crack codes. You need to crack, or even like sort of like unlock certain things, right? And this book will definitely do that for you. I remember when I read this, this is a quote from the book: life doesn't happen to you, it happens for you. Life doesn't happen to you, it happens for you. Louise Hay and Robert Holden here. Holden writes or takes in these nuggets from Louise Hay in her day-to-day life. So he was literally like going around and touring with her, doing whatever, and just listening to her, having conversations with her, and dotting everything down. And Louise was so open and sharing her life experiences and sharing what she's about to him. And it was so incredible. That partnership was so incredible. And that vulnerability that they had with each other was so incredible, right? So as he writes this, Louise happens to mention that life doesn't happen to you, it happens for you. So they look at life, or they make us look at life in this manner. Life is ready for you. Life wants to be great for you. Life in itself is full of love. It is full of courage. It is not fearful. It has so much in store for you in itself. But now the problem lies with how we view it. The problem lies in how you move in life. So, and we find ourselves now feeling and thinking that life is happening to us. But no, life is happening for us. It is there for us. Now we need to tap into life in a certain way. If you tap into life with a certain attitude, a certain lens, then it's going to look like it's happening to you, but not for you, right? So they're helping us delve deep as to how are you looking at life? What is your POV when it comes to that? And the benevolent nature of reality. I remember there were like 7 practices, spiritual practices, things like the mirror work, if I recall well, where you talk to yourself, everything else. It takes you back to your originality. This was one of my favorite parts, where it stripped me. It stripped me. It made me question what I believed in. It made me question who I am. It made me question my 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 ways of doing things, the way I make decisions, my palate, my taste in things, my lifestyle, and everything else. What I had known to be true for so long, is it really my truth? My preferences, are they really my preferences? It made me just question everything. And so lovingly, this is why I'm saying it's very crucial that you know where you stand with Christ when you read this. I went straight to the Father and I laid down. And I was like, Lord, I want to discover myself in you. I want to find myself in you. I want to know if I truly believe in certain things or because I was taught. I want to go back to my original mind, my clear and like my clean slate mind where no one had written before. I want it all blank and I want to figure all that out. I want to discover all that I have to discover in you. Please help me. And God helped me. he did. I got to taste, or I got to have a new taste and a new palate. My thought process started changing. It was now, I felt I am more authentic than I've ever been, and that is in my truest form. Hence, once you discover that, once you tap into that, you are able to love yourself. You're able to fall in love with yourself. The word of God, Jesus encourages us to love thy neighbor as we love ourselves. And you cannot love the other person or somebody else if you do not love yourself. Right? And all this comes in because once you fall in love with yourself, truly, because you have been unraveling and you've been finding out what it is that you are and who it is that you are, your purpose, your preferences, your lifestyle, your belief systems, now on a clean slate with God on your side, your lens also change. It's like you have new vision now. You see things differently. Hence, you will fall in love with your authentic self. You will fall in love with how God has made you so intricately, so fearfully and wonderfully made. And then you'll be able now to even look at life from a different lens and appreciate life as a gift, because it is a gift that God has granted us, right? So they talk about that and they help you tap into that. She says life, like when you, sorry, the more we love ourselves, the less we project our pain into the world. The more we love ourselves, the less we project our pain onto the world. Why is that? Because your lens will be different. When you embrace love and you walk in love and you walk with love and you do things or you move in love, you are able to be so empathetic towards the other person because you're empathetic with yourself. You're able to be compassionate, right? You're able to judge not and listen because you listen to yourself. You don't judge yourself. You're compassionate with yourself. You are kind to yourself, so you'll be able to be kind to other people, right? And even when you are feeling pain, you'll be able to say, I'm feeling pain and this is not the kind of feeling that I want to have for long. I need to deal with my pain. And you start dealing with your pain so that you don't inflict your pain on other people. You don't even see the world like it is full of pain. Because life does not put pain on you. It is people's experiences. It is how people come to you. It is how people walk around because they haven't met themselves. They haven't met themselves. That is why then you find yourself devastated at life, thinking that life is happening to you. It is not. It's happening for you. I hope this makes sense. And if it does not, you will understand when you read the book. And also, just to close, I don't want to make this video long. It says, they say in the book, we see things not as they are, but as we are. This is what I'm talking about. Things, when you view everything according to how you see yourself. You view everything according to who you are. So if I believe and I move in love and with love, I'm going to see loving people outside there. I'm going to be able to forgive easily because love goes with that. I'll be able to be patient with my fellow brother or sister because I'm patient with myself. All right? It's such a beautiful book. It made me unravel, like I said, it made me delve deep it made me discover so much, and I'm still discovering. And unfortunately, I can't read the book this year because I don't know where it is. But like I said, I've been reading it every year ever since. It's such a beautiful book. I would recommend that you definitely get it. And out of 5 stars, I give it a 4.9. And just because I don't want to give a 4.5 because I just don't want to. But it is so amazing. It is an incredible book. And like I said, I personally like or love Louise Hay. And yeah, so I hope it is yours. Let me know if you're going to get the book, or if you already did, or if you've read the book before, and what was your stance towards it? How did you feel? What did you take from it? Let me know how you feel about it. And yeah, we'll see you guys on the very next book review. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and definitely subscribe to my channel. Please also share it with friends and family and everyone that you feel will benefit from this. I'll see you guys next time. I love you and God bless you.